fresh flowers. We would sit you the lads and they appreciated that. And you would almost die when he let you wear his cap. You might have told a lie and abbreviated facts if you came home late and were accused of being baked. Me, I didn't smoke, no, mama, I swear. She's only gonna judge me and you know it ain't fair. Trips to the beauty shop, keeping fresh hair. Blowing $80 at the damn state fair. Beach body surfing with the abs looking perfect. Hitting all the clubs, getting love on the circuit. From ice cream cones to the Starbucks scones, to your new best friend, to your breakup song. They all play out like your favorite days. We love the summertime and it ain't gonna change.
Listening to Truth on Tap with host Kevin Kirsten.
And since I just turned the Skype on, because I think maybe Mr. Apocalypse will be calling in, RD, sorry, I have not signed up for Unseen yet. I'm going to do it, I swear. I just keep forgetting. I've got so much stuff that people remind me of. Hey, did you do this? Shit. You know, the short-term memory is definitely going. But so now I got to make sure the audio is coming through, because when I did this the other day, everything quit. There it goes. So Skype is up. You can call in when you like, Apocalypse. We're going to talk more about this fictitious person, Chucky, how to identify psychopaths, how you should deal with crazy exes. Barco says, I think it's safer to smoke for life than smoke heavily for years and quit and then start up again. Well, maybe. Need to quit before you're 30. Wow, okay. Peter Jennings stopped smoking for a long time, then started up after 9/11. Yeah. Have I stopped smoking, Barco? I stopped smoking for Air Force basic training. And even then, I got a couple in because they let us go out to these local families' houses for Thanksgiving dinner. And they offered us cigarettes and beer, and I partook, I just did. But then I quit for 8 hours once. Sure. It was a pretty hard 8 hours, too. RD, check this out, okay? I'm in Air Force basic training for 6 weeks, and I get out, and I go to, now this is in Lackland Air Force Base, Texas. I go to Lowry Air Force Base, Colorado. On the way in, I stop at the they called it on the Air Force Base a BX, and bought a carton of cigarettes. Not a pack, a carton. Like I had to catch up for lost time. The reason is because the addiction to smoking cigarettes is much stronger than the medical people will have you believe. It's not just nicotine, my friends. There is a psychological marriage to the feeling that you get after you smoke a cigarette. And that is very hard to break. One of the most common things you'll see when someone tries to quit smoking is that it feels like their best friend died. And it does. It has that feeling like I had something I could turn to. Now I got nothing. And that's not even counting the physical withdrawals that you have, the headaches and all that. I have e-cigs. I incorporate e-cigs into my smoking program, if you will. And I believe they are 100 times safer, even though not entirely safe. They're way safer than cigarettes. But I'm not full-time e-cig yet. Very smart to quit smoking, folks. I honestly commend anybody who can put them down. You're guaranteed to get something. I mean, I'm stupid in this regard. My dad died from emphysema. My mom's got emphysema right now. Luckily, we don't have a history of lung cancer, even though we have a history of smokers in my family. It's stupid. I know it's stupid for your health. But the psychological addiction doesn't care. I try to reason with it all the time. It says, I don't care, Kevin. Get another pack of cigarettes. Very stupid to do. If you haven't been smoking long, put those fucking things down. Go to e-cigs if you have to. Get the patch, get the gum. Do whatever you have to do. I have lost the battle, and I'll win it soon, but it may be too late. Yeah, maybe too late. I don't know. I'm 42. My grandpa smoked till he was 59, threw him down, never had a problem, died at 89 from a complication of a stomach surgery. Yet I know another guy, these are people that were very close to me, a Navy doctor who never smoked a cigarette in his life. He died at about 67 of lung cancer. So I'm not saying that's common. You know it's not common, but do we really know what's going to get us? Sometimes I think I wouldn't have lived this long without cigarettes because I would have killed somebody. They do help you cope. They do help you cope. Ayahuasca? What are y'all talking about? I'm going to have to pull this up now. For those that may have joined late, my fictitious person, we are calling Chucky, that I'm putting in a new novel, who is a fictitious ex-wife, has called me a fugitive and a felon, of which I'm neither. And I thought maybe, she shouldn't be speaking out of turn. She is fictitious, It's not like, so. But I had to address that. Let's take a look at this link that you guys just shared. This is one of the strangest names I've ever seen. Ayahuasca? Ayahuasca you, eh? Maybe that's what it's about. Let's see. Ayahuasca treatment for addiction. And, it must be an herbal remedy. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I haven't heard of it before. One thing I recommend if you have pain or anything like that and you don't want to take pharmaceuticals is to check out kratom. And some people pronounce it kratom. I think Apocalypse pronounces it kratom. It's just a leaf off of a tree, and you grind it up and swallow it. And it really has helped me with my pain. I don't like to take the prescription pills, but sometimes I have to when the pain is really severe. But it's a great. It's just, to me, it's like a calming tea, but it definitely treats pain directly. I can feel the pain level dropping when I take it, and if that's a placebo effect, fine, let it be. I'm good with that. Apocalypse test. KK's writing a new book. Slow down, mate. I still have to finish your first 4. Yeah. Well, the first nonfiction book I'm going to write, Barco, I'm going to do this thing where Barco says, ban Apocalypse for being an attention whore. Apocalypse says like 5 things in my chat to Barco's 200. You're hilarious, Barco. I was asking if you'd been honorably discharged so I can give you all kinds of crazy props on the show like I like to do with our veterans. Checking my show again since it's still working. Apocalypse, feel free to call in, man. I've got Skype open. I don't have the phone lines open because I need to know who's calling on a show like this. If for some reason a fictitious Chucky would call, and Chucky in the movies, how it was a little red-headed, mean-looking doll with a knife. This Chucky in this fictitious book I'm talking about is far more evil than that. Oh, man. Well, at least you're honest, Barco, and that counts for something on this show. You don't have to tell me why. You don't have to tell me why. I appreciate you being honest. And Apocalypse will be the first to tell you I give people mad props for being honest here. It doesn't matter if you've got bad stuff in your history, folks. Be honest with me, and I'll give you crazy props. I rotated over to Army Reserves, and I was still very young, and it was all alcohol and whores. I hear you, man. I have some personal friends. I have one personal friend I can think of right now that was kicked out of the Army. And he was a good guy. He just... I almost want to say it was a maturity. There's Apocalypse. Is this my friend Apocalypse?
This is me. This is the Prince of Spreaker, also known as Apocalypse. Hello.
My show is being blessed with a phone call from Apocalypse. Thank you for calling in, Apocalypse. I don't know what all we can talk about here. I wanted to congratulate you on the good news, but I don't know if you've shared that with anyone, so I'm going to have to keep that secret until you talk about it. And then I thought we should talk about, how about these fucking crazy exes? What are we going to do about them?
I don't know. Crazy exes? I live in an area where there's a lot of desert area, so you can actually dispose of them or make them sleep with the rattlesnakes pretty quickly, but just depends on their behavior, I say.
You guys can tell Apocalypse has a professional microphone. I do not. You can hear the difference in it. What kind of microphone out there?
I have the Yeti mic.
Mm-hmm.
I purchased it on eBay for about $75. And then Barco purchased one right after I told him that I purchased this, because he likes to copy me, and he likes to, just follow the crowd a little bit. So he got one, and now he doesn't even use it. So
yep,
maybe he can give it away or something. Do a charity raffle on his show. So got a bum Yeti mic. You still there, Kevin? I can't hear you, Kevin, if you're talking. Can anybody hear me? By chance. All we hear is APOC. Oh, okay, so I was talking to myself. Barco, why would you send me that mic when I already have the same mic? I don't need 2 Yeti mics. Yes, one is for, I might keep one in a safe place at night. It might massage a certain area in me. But when it comes down to my show, which I take seriously and I quit last Sunday, I do clean it off with a washcloth with apple juice on it to help scrub it down, because it gets dirty. You'll see some nasty stuff on it. So that's all you got to do is just clean the mic off and you're good to go. Now, if there's a specific smell you don't like, sometimes, I don't know, maybe like a bleach. Very, very, very small amount of bleach. You don't want to go too deep with that, because that can really wreck a microphone like the Yeti mic. And if you ruin this, man, you can't just send it back.
All right, testing 1. I should be back. I might have to get Apocalypse to call back in. Air is not your friend. Dead air is not your friend, my friends. All right, Apocalypse. I opened back up the. I had to close Skype. But I opened back up the Skype. So, all right, he's calling back in. I don't know what's going on with my system, guys. Something's wrong. I don't know what's up. I hate having to monitor my show through playing the show on the webpage, because I have an old 7-year-old laptop, and I'm surprised this show even works, to be honest with you, with a DSL connection. Here comes Apocalypse calling again. Apocalypse is back in the house.
Welcome.
Are you back, brother?
Yes, I am. I should be.
Okay. Hopefully we'll both be on this time. If not, I'll just let you talk.
Yeah, apparently I was told that I hijacked your show, and it wasn't by something I wanted to do, but I guess it just happened.
But if you wanted to, you could do that, right?
I guess so. Yeah, I'd have to.
You know what KAK means in Dutch, Barco? I would love to know what KAK means in Dutch. So what should we do about Psychotic Ex's, Apocalypse? I know you've got the answer. You're one of those people who can read people very well. I can tell from your shows.
Now, can you, let's just say, go down to a certain state and fight them there? Or is that something that's just a dead-end sort of fight?
Legally, yes. Yes, I could start that fight. But the only thing stopping me from that is the amazing level of cash that it takes to get that going and to sustain it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So the only hope I might have is getting down to that state and going pro se, which is representing yourself, and then going, I think it's called informal pauperous, which is I'm broke bitches, maybe then I could get something going. But then again, you got to be there unless they approve you for like telephone testimony. So